County, Nebraska judge sentenced a man from Eagle to the maximum for driving under revoked license and third offense DUI. Story from Cassgram. Kenneth Layton is 37 and both charges are misdemeanors. With a recommendation from both the defense and prosecution, he was sentenced to 2 consecutive one-year sentences in jail and a $1,000 fine. His license revoked for another 15 years. He was arrested in October of last year by police in a Plattsmouth alley.